my dance friends, and welcome to my channel. Today I get to chat with my friends Laura and Brent Herder, aka the Crimson Vagabond, and Jam Boss Mr. B. They're based out of Houston, Texas. Laura is a beautiful performer, instructor, MC, organizer, producer. She does pretty much everything. And Mr. B is a percussion instructor and performer as well, leading all levels of musicians in live performances and classes. They've created what is known as the Crimson Vagabond Roadshow. The Roadshow has been happening for several years now. This is the 8th year to be exact. And this year is a little challenging to say the least, as it's being taken online. So you can still go to the Roadshow, see wonderful performances, and be a part of this amazing event. And all that information is going to be listed below so that you can partake of this amazing showcase. The Crimson Vagabond Roadshow is a weekend of workshops and performances, usually incorporating as much live music as dance performance, and involves a lot of local instructors and artists. It primarily focuses on folk, fusion, and what is referenced as Bellydance. It's a wonderful community event, and I love participating, and I am so excited to visit with our guests today so we can learn all about this year's festivities. So without further ado, here's the Crimson Vagabond and Mr. B.
Hi, Blair.
Thanks for visiting with me today. I'm excited to talk about the Crimson Vagabond Roadshow that you guys host every year. So you guys have been really busy. You're gearing up because that's happening super soon. So I just wanted to kind of have a little chat about how the Crimson Vagabond started, and how the Roadshow evolved from that. So would you mind telling us a little bit about just the Crimson Vagabond?
Well, the Crimson Vagabond started as a project I wanted to create so that I could contribute something to the Houston Bellydance community. I had only been dancing for a couple of years, so I wasn't quite at the professional level, but I still wanted to offer something really fun and exciting. So that's when we started hosting shows, and we would go to festivals, we would go to bars, gallery openings, anywhere people would have us, and we'd have the Crimson Vagabond Roadshow.
Nice.
It's true, you know, Laura's done a great job, even from the beginning of all the Crimson Vagabond stuff, is really having a good community outreach. Like, we're working with the local dancers. You know, we've lived a couple different places in Houston, San Antonio. It seems like everywhere we go, she's done a great job with the Crimson Vagabond projects to really involve local people. It's been great.
Yeah, you guys, you have a great crew. I've gotten to experience the Crimson Vagabond Roadshow recently, last year, and it was really well put together, and everyone was super excited to be there, and the community was really supportive. I'm just excited that you're taking on the full job of hosting a basically mini festival.
It's definitely a challenge I didn't expect. I knew that, you know, everybody needs to get online right now and get prepared to, you know, send your reach out. Maybe it's international, national, but I didn't realize it was going to happen right now. So it's definitely been a learning curve. But people have been really patient with me and with the festival, and are, you know, just dying for an opportunity to participate and perform. So we're really lucky that people are coming along to join the show, even though we're online.
Yeah, so this is your first year taking it online, and you have it so well organized already. Like, you have specifics on how to film yourself, and options for locations and assistance with all of that.
We had the Roadshow on autopilot for a while there. This is going to be our 8th showcase. So we had a really well set plan. And I actually had to take about a 2-month hiatus from what I had originally planned to coming up with the new plan, because I really needed to figure out a way to identify what would be enjoyable and what's going to be fun for both the viewer and the participant. So that took some time to really finesse, and it literally took 2 months to get it that well organized. Every day I'm having to readjust and clarify, so I wouldn't say it's perfect, but I definitely appreciate the compliment.
I'm just glad that you guys are still doing it this year, even though you have to make this huge transformation. Everyone really looks forward to this show every year, the workshops and everything, so I'm really grateful it's happening. Who all is involved this time around?
Well, we always involve anybody in the Houston community who wants to participate, as many studio troupes as want to join the show. We have a lot of solos. This year, our featured instructors, or our featured rock stars now that we really had to limit our workshop opportunities, we have Kimberly Larkspur, April Rose, we have Miss Yet, we have Jam Boss Mr. B,
Yeah.
Fatima, Grayson Von Trapp has joined us this year. And of course, yourself and Devin and Sandra. We just have a lot of return rock stars. And actually, we have a couple people who have never done a solo at our roadshow this year who are submitting a video. So that's really exciting as well.
The new platform has really given more people opportunity to really outreach and see, hey, maybe I can submit this year. Such a big production, and it's kind of limited on spacing that we can have for a traditional show. So it's kind of interesting to see some different people coming to the table this year with their what they've been putting together. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really great that it can kind of morph into something a little different, because I know that from what I've seen, you guys try to really incorporate as much dance as music in the lessons and in the shows, which is one of the most exciting parts about your specific presentation, I think. What are some of your goals for the future of this particular event?
Well, we're always trying to add as much music as we can. Bringing in more musicians is always going to be great. I really love that dancers are starting to bridge the music and dancing gap, as like April Rose and Kimberly Larkspur as well are adding a lot of music influence for the dancers. So I think that's great. And I think we're going to have to continue offering online options. I don't think that's going to go away. I think people really enjoy it. So we're just going to have to fine tune that there.
Definitely for me, for the road show, it's always a good opportunity for live music. So I really like that to be a good base for kind of an annual basis for local drummers. They know that it's somewhere that they can learn not only techniques, but also get in opportunities to perform. Last year we had, it was like 18 drummers all going for our finale, and it's just, that's grown. It's been really cool to see people jumping in and really having fun with it, and then just kind of establish something live music oriented so that people start seeing that on an annual basis, where it's like, oh, you gotta go to the road show, you're gonna bring your instruments because we're gonna be playing music, we're gonna be having an interactive fun jam sessions throughout the different nights and stuff. So we want to keep that in as much as we can. This year it's gonna be a little more challenging, but that's definitely something that we base the road show on, is live music and just that live interaction.
We really want to, especially this year, create the space and the opportunity for people to bring us their art. Right now we're at home, it's hard to find a little bit of inspiration, but anytime you can get a little bit creative, it feels good. And we want to create this space for people to bring us that performance so that we can all share it and enjoy it with them. I think that has been not necessarily a new direction, but we focused on it a lot more this year. And I think we're going to continue that as well.
Are there ways for people to get involved with the Roadshow, either to help support and volunteer, or do some sort of sliding scale payments to be involved in the classes and shows?
Sure. So actually the Roadshow showcase itself is going to be free for everybody on YouTube. Everybody's going to get to see the show. We're going to have some viewings on Saturday. We're going to have viewings on Sunday as well from all the participants. We do have options for people to volunteer. Really, when it comes to volunteering right now from your home, the easiest thing you can do is share our event. You can share our photos, you can share any videos from our roadies who are participating. And actually, one of the bonuses that we're setting up this year is we're sending roadshow packages to our roadies and our fans. And so anything that you might want to send is just like a little happy, cheerful gift to somebody who might open that and just, put a smile on their face. We're accepting those kinds of things as well.
Laura's been working on recently is seeing how we can take the experience, because it's so live for the road show, where we're there, we're very interactive, we're talking, we're getting up and doing stuff during the show. And then, how do you take that to an online experience? So she's been thinking about these care packages, which are super cool, where it's going to be like, can you bring, some aromatics? Can you bring some food into the mix? Can you bring some other components that really bring you into the show set mindset? I think it's really cool.
Yeah, I love a live performance. I'm an entertainer at heart. I want to make everybody smile. I want everybody to have a good time. And there's something different about a live show than an online show or a video performance. So if I can add at-home experience, that's what I'm going to go after. That's why we've been focusing on the roadies themselves, and that's why we're focusing on the care package, just to add a little extra oomph to your at-home experience for those little moments that you're going to miss from a live show. You know, you might not hear me say Opa or, you know, Yala or all that fun energy I'm going to give you in the show, but I'm going to send it right to your house.
You guys are going to do a pre-recorded video set. I haven't actually done that myself yet, but I know people that have, and I think it's a brilliant way to do things. I think it's less stressful. Everyone gets to watch each other together, which is actually kind of amazing. For having to be apart, it's kind of cool to be able to just sit in your pajamas and watch each other dance and look all glamorous.
Luckily on a YouTube premiere, you can still have live chat. So if you have a dancer who's performing, you can go ahead and tell them that you're loving it. You can go ahead and give them that Opa. You can't shout it out to them, but you can go ahead and type it out for them.
Well, thanks so much for visiting today, guys. I'm so excited that you are putting all this hard work into the roadshow and that we get to experience it this year, and I cannot wait.
Yes, I'm so glad you're joining us this year.
Me too. Bye.
See ya.
That's it, guys. I will be linking everything that you need to know about the Crimson Vagabond Roadshow for this year or for future events in the description box below. Please comment below if you have any questions about the Crimson Vagabond Roadshow, and also let me know if you're attending. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel so I can continue to make more videos like this. I don't know, try it out. You can also press that notifications bell if you've already subscribed so that you can get notifications every time there is a new video out. Thanks for joining me today, guys. That's plenty.